Welcome to the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, Part 2. My mic quality was absolutely terrible last time. Hopefully it's better. Last time I was just about to interrogate in the library. I will be voicing every character as terribly as I can. Did you bring me any meat to chop? Start interrogation. So, the two of you don't believe us, eh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Red and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if SPO really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence that's neat. Oh, that's easy. I got bored. Uh, what? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remembered the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. Then that brings our attention to you, SBO. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time when you were in the library car? Of course he was! Once SPO starts reading, he won't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. Wait till he reads Moby Dick. It must have been a good read. What was the book? SPO doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? No, what if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what the book might be. Red, could you help me out? Alright, Red. What book do we have? What book do we think SPO may have been reading? Our delicious menu. Some detectives you are. Seems like that was the wrong choice. What book could SPO have been reading? That's not a book. That's a map. The manual. A manual! You think SPO was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Oh shoot, think scenario. That's a good enough amount of points. There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SBO. Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like this. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, SBO. A butcher and a poet. Friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading. The Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Red, if you don't mind. Could you ask SBO some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz SBO about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I question him on? I just did it in the same order, so I'm starting with 97. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself. Though, I have a feeling the train company didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like SPO aced that question. Red, hit him with another one. Okay. Oh, okay. Which page do I choose? 231. What is the Raj Express's cancellation policy? Yeah, these are the same questions. No refunds and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Jeez, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one, Red. Let's see if SBO can go 3 for 3. Gotcha. Which page do I pick last? 56. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general trade obligations? An intelligence data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but I can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test? Yes. Totally. It's wild you were able to return all this information so quickly. A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. I'll probably make a timestamp for if you want to skip the lots of talks. This is entirely talks. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite telling the truth. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can... SBO, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you read it? Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Red? He always puts me out the spot! Okay, Red, let's think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who saw SBO reading, but what? Shadow's luck? Please, pray tell, what does this have to do with anything? We're up, Red. Let's get our argument together. There are so many things here. Dang it! Consider my time wasted. Let's give this another go, Red. Consider my time wasted and blah blah. Let's go again, Red. I will probably entirely remake the first part of this. Which means I would have to start by going new game, remaking my name Red. Deleting the previous video. Or if you want me to edit that and actually say what I was supposedly saying with terrible mic quality. I made a poll. 90% of the people wanted it to be something different. I ended up beating it. It was just a high score along. I completely missed the previous one. Read it aloud to yourself if you want. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio would notice one another on Shadow's return trip. It was a simple slip up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? I, you see, I could sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Red. It's a mystery, my dear Red. One that I would love for Espio to solve. You gotta believe me. That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with my book I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car. Honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I wasn't. I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely seems like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? Join Tails. No, I can't interrupt Tails while he's onto something. I'll let him continue his line of questioning. And Red, my favorite and beloved employee, please protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old feeble soul to get sued. I can't afford to lose this job. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails, we have a piece of evidence that can answer all our problems. All right, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another? All right, now let's get my thoughts in order. Working out together, together, we shall work teamwork. Let's fucking go! The library map? Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from one another. A straight path. If Shadow walked down the straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you'll have to point out exactly where on the map you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow not to see him? Not quite. For Shadow not to see Espio as he was walking through the library car, where would Espio have been seated? Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot. That confirms it then. Shadow and Espio couldn't have been seen one another from the spot because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you would have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you for both answering. Thank you both for answering all our questions. We did it! Another pair of alibis validated. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge and especially Shadow. Oh, it seems the door to the next car's open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. That's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and SBO. Give 'em heck! And if you need any meat chopped up, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murder's on the loose while doors keep getting locked. Tick tock, tick tock goes the clock while our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, Red, let's see what's next. Coming! You sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer? The mystery calls. Okay, the investigation continues. Casino car. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Rouge, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. This one gets long. We visited every train car so far, and everyone said they've seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why. My, talk about a warm welcome. Quite to the point, aren't you, darling? And I see you've brought the microwave master with you. Oh, please don't let that be my legacy. Tails is right. Folks have brought you up a lot. Here to explain? Tell him, Rouge. We're gonna need the help. Blaze? Alright, I've been hunting for a treasure rumored to be stored here on the train. Treasure? They certainly didn't tell me about treasure in the interview. Since I'm part business tycoon, part purveyor of the fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. Tell him what it is, Rouge. Alright, well, it's a Fabergé chow egg. Wow, that does sound extravagant. But please don't tell me you extended Amy's birthday and fight only to find that egg. A woman can have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. She wrote me in on the hunt immediately, so I stayed here while she searched the train cars for clues. I deduced that the Fabergé chow egg is here, in this train car, locked in a safe. Wait, so the treasure's real? It's actually here? And what did you manage to find, Rouge? Oh, well, why don't you both take a look? I found the train's blueprints in the library car with the safe code written right on it. The score of a lifetime. The train's blueprints? Please, Rouge, let us see that. Finders keepers, sweetheart. There's a problem. We need your assistance. What kind of problem? The elevator behind the security car leads us right to the room holding the Fabergé chow egg. But we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get that card do you we need a plan to get that card to use the elevator. And our chance of success grows with everyone's help. This is gonna be a full unedited. So you want us to help you steal the Fabergé chow egg. Please, you don't have a problem with this? I see no issues here. Sounds like a fine business venture. Ah, her lore card must be influencing her decisions here. Either that or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess. Red, do you have an opinion on this? It's time for a five-finger discount. Well, I suppose if both Blaze and Red are in. Okay, let's get that Fabergé chow egg. That's the ticket. Happy to have you both on the team. I have the worst stutter. Now, we must plan. Oh boy, what have we gotten ourselves into? Access to the Fabergé Chow egg room is behind a locked elevator door. The security guard has the access card. Do we bribe the guard? Anyone have anything we could use for a bribe? I have a pair of tweezers. Oh, there's a trading card. Oh, here's a trading card. I'm not giving you anything. Maybe bribing isn't the way to go. Do we attack the guard? I can't say I'm comfortable attacking a Chow. Let's keep violence to a minimum, shall we? Less fun, but I agree. Let's think about it again. Access. Do we distract the guard? Distract them. Perfect. We're all charming enough for that to work. That was actually a really nice thing to say. Fred, is everything okay? I never seen you smile like that. Seems like they don't know how to take a compliment. If I'm gonna be in a casino, my poker face needs to work. Okay, so who's distracting the security guard? Sure, I can be the distraction. I don't like the way he said that. I was pleased. His delivery was shaky. No, really, I could do it. Sorry, buddy, but I think you're better off elsewhere. In that case, who should we choose? Okay, who is distracting the security guard? Of course I'll distract them. Who could resist my feminine charms? I'm not sure how effective your charms will be on a Chow. Plus, your flight might prove useful. I'm not sure you being the distraction makes sense. Oh well, fair enough. Let's just think it over again. Okay, who is distracting? Blaze! Think you could distract the guard, Blaze? In my life, I've never let a single person down. I won't falter. Great. Her voice was so stoic, I have chills. Why trust her? Moving on. What's the distraction? Pretend the claw machine's stuck. Who puts a claw machine in a casino? This'll work great as a distraction. Let's continue the plan. With the guard distracted, Rouge, how will you get the access card? I don't know. I don't want any violence. There won't be any violence. I'll just tie them up to a rafter. Easy. Where do we get the rope? Interesting point. Maybe we should try something else. How will you get the access card? Ask for the card. No harm in asking, right? Oh, you naive, innocent soul. Such a fresh face. This one, so cute. Do you suggest we take the guard out shoe shopping next? I don't think Chow wears shoes. These wages are ruthless. I better rethink this. How will you get it? Pick their pocket. I'll search the access key, no problem. That Chow in uniform won't notice a thing. Excellent, we can count on you, Rouge. Try not to take anything else from them if you can help it. No promises. With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of there. Red, what's your plan? See, there's a drink without a coaster. Absolutely vile. I can think of nothing worse. Despicable. I would never allow such a thing in my kingdom. The girl will go running immediately. I'm sure of it. Great, and with the guard distracted, we'll all head to the elevator. And just like that, we all make it into the elevator. Inside, we celebratory dance! Now that's a proper victory! Oh no, what that security measure we didn't account for? What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling? High five each of them. The end of those arms are claws. I'm not touching them. My highs aren't given away willy-nilly. They're to be cherished. I don't think my hands would survive a high five from them. Let's rethink this. They all humored my suggestion. How oddly polite of them. What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling? Tie them into one big knot. My shoes don't have laces. Does anyone here know how to tie a knot? Yes. Well, no. I can't, but I gotta sing a little song while I do it. I can step in here and veto this. Let's think of something else. Guess someone didn't want to hear my song. What do we do about them? Have Tails disable them. I should be able to disengage them, I'll just need some time. Well, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no, Tails is taking a while, and all the arms are tight in the grip. Quiet, hope they sympathize. Tails managed to do it. Darlings, I'm happy to say, this plan is perfect. If everyone is ready, it's time to execute. I'm ready, let's begin. Alright, let's see what's up that elevator. I knew the plan would go off without a hitch. We could have made it this far without you both, so you have my gratitude. Our plan beforehand was very thorough, I must admit, and it was executed to perfection. Enough chatter, now we can claim our real prize. I have the safe code right here on these blueprints. Let's claim our Fabergé chow egg. No question, this has got to be the safe with our treasure. Enter the code on the blueprints and find out, Rouge. On it, sweetheart. Let's see, 230401. Oh, wow! It's here! I have it! Alright, before anyone sees us, let's get out of here. Hold on, kiddo, we can't be so hasty. You truly think that's all there is about to this egg? No further secrets whatsoever? Rouge, spit it out! What are you hiding? Only 3 of these eggs were ever made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret, because anyone who's opened one of these has never lived to tell the tale. You can open the egg? You sure can, and all of you will bear witness to its secret. Rouge, I don't know if you should. All you need to do is twist it. I'll stop. Uh-oh. Rouge, has no one lived to tell the egg's secret because each egg is a bomb? I think you're onto something, kid. It sure sounds like a bomb. We need to dispose of that egg. Now. Dispose of it after all our hard work? Rouge. Fine, fine, but what do we do? Where do I put this thing? That's an excellent question. What do we do with a bomb? Twist it again. Great idea. Stop. That's clearly not working. Let's think of something else. Throw it. Quick, put the egg back, Rouge. Okay, 5. It's going back in. Tails, the safe won't lock. The door's staying open? What? Close the door and twist the dial. I obviously am. There must be some way to relock the door. There's no other buttons or dials. How are you supposed to? We don't have enough time to mess with this. Think of something. Toss the egg in the elevator. Alright, down it goes. We're clearly not going to blow up the elevator. Let's rethink this. Eat it. Not without any salt, I won't. Really, Red? Probably a poor time for jokes. Take one for the team. Here, give it to me. Huh? Get as far away from me as possible. Just remember me as I am, a hero. No, Red, we won't let you do that! I mean, if that's what they want to do, if that's what they want, who are we to stop? The microwave kid's obviously not going to sacrifice themselves. Their body's too scrawny to contain any sort of blast. True. Let's think of something else. Quickly! Open it up to see if there's any wires to cut. What do you mean by this? You know, red wire, blue wire, you gotta cut one, like the movies. This isn't a movie, Red. This is real life. Ah, he's got a good point. Smash the egg against the wall. Alright, here goes nothing. Rouge. should probably think of a different plan. Have Blake set it on fire. Call me crazy, but perhaps fire and explosives shouldn't mix. You don't think fire would neutralize the blast? You just like to say things, don't you, Red? Maybe. Letting Tails cool it down with his tails. Cool the bomb down with your tails like a fan. Worth a try. I still are taking, however refreshing the freeze may be. Okay, new plan. Stop at it. Just how I like my eggs. Smushed. I guess you don't like this idea. Obviously not. Rocket to sleep. So you think this egg is just crinkly and needs a nap? Is that what you're telling us? Everyone's always mad at the idea guy. Let Rouge kiss it. As they say, love always prevails. I still hear the ticking. Huh, what a prude. Chaos control it away. How, where did you hear about that? Doesn't matter, we needed a chaos emerald to be able to do that. Well, dang it. Flip it upside down. What's flipping it gonna do? I don't know, try it. Nothing. Happy? Yes. Tell it to stop. Stop. That did nothing. I can't believe I just did that. Let it finish ticking and see what happens. Are you insane? Do you want us to just blow up? We need to dispose of the bomb, Red. That is our goal. Listen, I get that, but what if the egg isn't a bomb? Wait, that's right. Red, I think you're onto something. Huh? What's right? Spit it out, kiddo. We don't have any time. Sorry, it's just, SPO did say something interesting when we quizzed him about the train's manual. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passengers' safety. Those robot arms that attacked us in the elevator seem to have a lot of functions here on the train. If a bomb was brought into the train disguised as a Fabergé chow egg, their arms would have detected it. It wouldn't have allowed it on. The only other person who knows the coming and going of the train is the conductor, and he surely wouldn't have allowed such a thing either. So if we're out of options, I think we should wait and see what happens. Okay, we wait. Okay. The egg, it opened. It's hollow and not a bomb at all. You both really were onto something. Phew! My. Well, that's one way to get the heart racing. I'm completely relieved. My hunch was right, thankfully. Eee, and look what's inside! Fabergé chow! Wow, look at that sparkle! And it's so heavy, too! It's the final secret to the Fabergé chow egg. It's a chow covered in gems. It's perfect, it's exquisite, it's revolutionary. Is she drooling over a sparkly ornament? Though I must admit, it is stunning. You said no one lived to tell the tale of the Fabergé chow egg secret. I wonder why, if the chow egg isn't a bomb, because they weren't as tough as us. I don't know, who cares? What a precious treasure! A beauty to behold. Maybe they naturally died of old age and just kept the secret with them. As much fun as this has been, we should get out of here before we're spotted. Good call, let's go. No one seems to suspect anything, and the security guard is back at their post. Hopefully they subdued the drink coaster fiend okay. Thank you both for your assistance. That hunt was exactly the thrill I was seeking. Stealing was strangely fun, but I prefer to never do it again. Now, Rouge. Rouge? She's completely absorbed in that bedazzled show. What is it, darling? About those blueprints that now that you're done with them, maybe we can take a look? Well, I appreciate your assistance. As I said, finders keepers. I'll need them a little longer in case I missed any other treasures, but I promise to let you take a peek later. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart. You can't just add sweetheart to the end of a sentence to make things better. I don't think there's any reasoning with her. She's more powerful than me. Well, we'll get out of your way for now, then. We have a murder mystery to attend to. Before you go, shall we give me and Rouge one of these? He's passed through earlier. Let me unlock the door so you can continue forward. You know, we had a lot of people mention you, Rouge. We also have as much suspicion about Shadow. He's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you. The door's unlocked. Both of you stay safe. Thanks again. Will do. Come on, Red. Let's head out. Gotcha. The mystery continues. The capabilities of these robot arms are quite spectacular. I'm impressed every time we see them. I can't help but wonder how they're controlled. I don't know. The conductor was ordering it around a bit earlier. At the very least, things could operate much smoother with them here. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, that is true. They're very versatile. Dr. Abraham builds a lot of casinos to run around him, but I've never actually sat down and played for fun. Well, want to play blackjack? I don't know how to play that. It's easy. Let me show you. Red, we simply don't have time for this. We must avenge Sonic. Probably a good point. Jackpot 1-800-660. Should I give the slot machine a try? Yeah, play the slots. Alright, let's see. Big money, big money. Well, I lost. Do I try again? Yes. Alright, let's see. Lost. Try again? Yes. I lost. Try again? Yes. Red, what do you expect to happen if you keep playing? Big money? I'm gonna get it this time, you'll see. Well, I lost. Maybe next time I'll get it? Play it. Big money, big money. I lost again. Yes, play it. Alright. You know the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over expecting a different outcome, right? I'm starting to get worried here. Don't worry, Tails, I got it this time. Well, I lost. Do I try it again? Yes. Alright, let's see. Yes. Have you ever heard of the sunk cost fallacy? The sunk cost fallacy? The phenomenon whereby a person is reluctant to abandon a strategy or a course of action because they have invested heavily in it, even when it is clear that abandonment would be more beneficial? Of course I've heard of it. Why do you ask? No reason. Alright, big money. Well, I lost. Try again? Yes. I'll be over here when you decide you're done. Alright. Well, I lost. Alright, that's the last thing. Phew, I was starting to get worried about you. Let's go. Yeah, nothing happens when you go back. Let's find Shadow. Let's find Free Shavakadu. Lounge car. Now's a good time as any to clean out my pockets. I know you won't talk, but I know exactly why you've been locking those doors. It's hard to get a word in as you talk over me. I have my reasons. No reason is convincing enough. It's inconceivable what you did. Hey, what's going on? So you made it here, Tails. I didn't expect the Iron Chef as well. Well, we'll see what you say when your microwave chili dog's delicious. I'd also like to know why you've been locking doors throughout the train, Shadow. Well, it seems Amy already knows, so ask her. Huh, I'm not saying a thing. You lot will have to tell me why. Now, if you could leave me be, I have an appointment coming up. An appointment? Who wants to meet with him? Alright, it seems like Shadow isn't gonna talk. Let's do some investigating. Alright, let's find some answers, Tails. Indubitably, my dear Red. Hey, it's the Big Chow Band. Plays the ditty. They don't miss. Those Chow understand music. Give us a jam. I feel reawakened. Hold on, let me read what Tails said. Now spiritual. I feel reawakened. Red, could you open the wardrobe, please? Sure. Wait, is there a reason you want me to do it? What if something falls out, or worse, someone leaps out? I just think you should do it. Alright, watch a pro. All this dust. You opened the door too fast. It blew everywhere. Huh. A keyring? Must be Shadows, the locksmith. Interesting. There's only 2 keys. I figured a locksmith would have a bunch. Want to take it? Yeah, let's take it. Keyring is added to my inventory. They told us about this in my interview. The lounge has a computer complete with the internet access for casual browsing. How lovely. Seems convenient. It is. A shame to be on the computer missing these gorgeous views, though. I feel like if you're using the computer here, you really need to use it. Presenting Big Chow Band. Wow, Tails, you have to check this out. These windows are huge. What a view. I didn't realize this train would drive along the coast. Spectacular, isn't it? I just want to hop out and take a dip in the ocean. If this train wasn't so nice to be on, I'd agree. Despite the murder lingering in the air. Despite the murder lingering in the air. I just thought the same thing. Seems the printer's hooked up to the computer. Maybe can we print something? Sonic singing a song. Huh, this printer's pretty tricky to use. Tricky? Yeah, the user interface isn't very clear, but I won't let it stop me. And here you go. Yep, this is exactly what I asked for. I'll probably send this back on the printer. Sonic rowing a boat. Hang on, I think I remember which buttons to press. It's really that complicated? Have you ever had a printer work when you wanted it to? Fair enough. And there, worked like a charm. Here you go. Yep, this is exactly what I asked for. Quietly set this back on the printer. Work all day, and then I'll wake up. Work all day, and then I'll wake up. Work all day. A pull string. Red. What's it? What? It's gonna activate something. What the back of the wardrobe opened. There's a full passageway back here. Come on, we have to see where this leads. He's curious. This must mean something's big. This is the library. There's a secret passage from the lounge to the library. I don't believe it. Shh, quick, back through the passage before they spot us. need to add that to our inventory. Hidden passages added to your inventory. Red, we can't move on until we interrogate Shadow. Yeah, I was just getting a bit ahead of myself. Guess you were. Oof, better get back to the investigation. Tails. No. Tails, I think we should check the trash bin. Every trash bin has been empty, Red, and you've been disappointed every time. Are you gonna get sad again if there's nothing in the trash bin, Red? There's always something in the trash bin. Alright, let's check the trash bin. What's this? Someone printed out the front page of a ticket website. It's for the band Hot Honey. Interesting. Hot Honey is one of Amy's favorite bands. Who cares what it is? Let's add it to our inventory. Are we sure this isn't just trash? I'll let you have this. There's always success if you check the trash bin. Crumpled paper is added to your inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Shadow and find out what really happened. Glad you two finally caught up. I'm surprised it took you so long to get here. I thought you wanted to save Sonic. We've been thorough. Do you have any clues for us? Just a hot tip, but it will all be revealed in due time. I think I'll be shedding a big light on this whole case. Could you please tell us? No way, journalist reporter Amy Rose is always first to reveal a scoop. When you're ready to access Challenge Shadow, talk to him, then I'll be ready. I'm so curious what it is. She seems confident. We'll hold you to it. Can I take your order? I'm not ordering a single thing until we get birthday cake. Cake first, dinner after all. Otherwise, they'll get too full on dinner and can't have any cake. That's what I'm saying. You have priorities. I respect that. It just makes sense. Start interrogation. Oh, a question from Wa? You know the journalist can't be the murderer, remember? We've learned the train will confiscate any weapons brought on board. But you've had your hammer this whole time. That's a good point. Simple. The birthday girl gets what the birthday girl wants. And I don't go anywhere without my hammer. Ah, birthday law. We should have known. Everyone knows the birthday rules. Makes sense to me. Now, no more questions. You're ready to challenge. When you're ready to challenge Shadow, talk to him. I'll be ready. I'm so close to getting the scoop of the century. I can feel it. Why did you come over here? There's nothing I can help either of you with. I ask that you leave me be. This chair is so cold. Maybe we will get out of here actually. Red, we certainly will not. Can I take your order? I'll take you up on that coffee. When I'm back in the dining car, I'll whip that right up. A coffee on a train. There's no better combination. Some marshmallows would make it perfect. Ew! Sure. It took every muscle in his body to agree with Tails. I completely disagreed with that. Why did you come over here? Shadow, we have questions for you. Will you three get out? I'm busy. As I said, I have an appointment to attend to. Sorry, but this is important. Shadow, we questioned everyone on this train, and every single person has mentioned running into you. You've been locking every door on this train, and I know why. Pray tell, why was I locking all the doors? Time to reveal my hot tip. Hope everyone's ready for a scoop found by yours truly. We're ready. According to the map, the next car is the conductor's car, where Sonic was stationed. This door right here in the lounge car is the only door that leads to the conductor's car. Following? So Shadow was locking all the doors for one reason and one reason alone. To keep Sonic from escaping the conductor's car. So you think Shadow was trapping Sonic? Sure do. He locked the conductor's car, then locked all the others, so one locked door wasn't suspicious. Pure conjecture, you all. Get out and leave me be. Well, my source can back up these claims. They will remain anonymous, but I think the point stands. My source claims they never saw Sonic again after he went into the conductor's car. Why? Because he was trapped and couldn't leave the conductor's car. Then how was he in the dining car? Reckless speculation. Is the logic sound, though? Was Shadow trapping Sonic? I'll play along and well this train of logic, Amy. If Shadow did lock the door to the conductor's car imprisoning Sonic, then how was Sonic found in the dining car? Exactly! I think Red and I can explain the car change, however. Red, what evidence do we have that shows Sonic could have gotten into the dining car? Okay, just get my thoughts in order. This is the fireballs. Holy crap! Holy fuck, I'm coming. Holy fuck, I'm coming. Red and I found a hidden passage in the wardrobe that leads right to the library car. What? A secret passage? So someone could use the passage, snuck through the library car, walked past the distracted boys playing arcade, and safely arrive at the dining car. Excellent work, Red. This adjusts my theory a bit. So Shadow murdered Sonic in the conductor's car, but then brought the crime scene. Being so close to his station was suspicious. Shadow picked up Sonic, locked the door to the conductor's car all the way, then dropped the body off at the dining car. Are you officially accusing Shadow of murder? I am, but of course this is just a theory. A game theory! I don't have any evidence to back this up, other than my hot scoop. Ha! Seems Tails and I were more thorough than you. If Shadow's not going to talk, then I'll humor you once again. If Shadow traveled through the hidden passage and appeared in the library car, then how did Espio and Vector not see him? Well, I suppose it would be hard to sneak around two people. Red, do you have any guesses? Oh, well, Espio and Vector didn't see Shadow because Espio was reading. I believe Espio was behind a bookshelf at a table reading. Espio reading in the library checks out. That's what he told me to. He's lying. What was that, Shadow? When I completely obliterated Knuckles and Vector at that whatever game, I left the saloon car. I went and spent some time looking for Espio, but he was not there. He was not in the library car. Case closed! I'd believe you. You're currently my number one suspect. Why were you even searching for Espio, huh? If you must know, I needed to give him a key. As if, why would a locksmith be giving away his keys? Shadow has been giving away a lot of keys, actually. Everyone but us seems to have one. That's true. Everyone's been able to unlock the next door for us. I didn't know that. Shadow's been passing out keys. Perhaps Red and I can further validate Shadow's claims. We can do what? Red, what evidence supports Shadow's claim that he was giving keys away? His keyring! That feels good. Now to get my thoughts in order. Think! God damn it! Oh! Woohoo! There's only one reason why there's exactly two keys on that keyring. Those were the two keys Shadow meant to give Espio and Vector. No way! Well, what of his own key? Could one of those keys be for him? I have my own key on me. Interesting. So let's say Shadow's telling the truth. Then what? Huh? If Shadow didn't murder Sonic and bring him to the dining car, then what possible reason could he have for locking all the doors? She's right. Her theory is strong. Tails and I certainly haven't presented any possibilities. Is Shadow really innocent in Sonic's murder? Did I mention this game was long? Like, really, really long? I'm gonna edit part 1 for real. I think Red and I know exactly why Shadow was locking all the doors. Why does he keep including me too? First, Amy, I just have one question for you. Huh? Has any has everyone today given you a birthday present? Oh, most everyone, yeah. Everyone's been so sweet. Just Shadow and Sonic haven't given me anything yet, but that's okay. Just them being here is enough. Understood. Thank you, Amy. Red? Ah, yes, Tails? I have a theory, but I need a piece of evidence to support it. We know Shadow walked through every train car locking the exits, and he gave everyone stationed in the cars a key, except for you, me, and Amy. That's right, the conductor gave Amy her birthday key, not Shadow. So why would he lock all the doors and not give us a key? Shadow wanted to keep us away. Was Shadow locking all the doors to keep us away? Not a threat. I'm making a leap, but stick with me. I think Shadow was trying to keep Amy away. What? Excuse me? When you have caps lock turned on, but you wanted to make it shift? Shadow would never do that. It's my birthday. You know it's my birthday, right? Don't you, Shadow? Ah, how dare, Red, show me evidence. Huh? If Shadow was trying to keep me away, prove it. You've been so thorough or whatever. I paused it, but you get the long cut. Screw it. Alright, but a minute. If Shadow was trying to keep me away, prove it. You've been so thorough or whatever. What proof do you have? Okay. Tails, think Shadow was trying to keep just Amy away. Why? What evidence shows that what Shadow didn't want Amy to know? The crumpled paper! That feels right. Phew, just organize my thought. Oh my god. You went rooting through the trash? Huh? What's that? We found this in the trash bin next to the printer. It's a it's of a band's ticket website. Tails, don't. This Honey's website. No way. I love them. Hot Honey. It's a band I'm currently obsessed with. Jeremy B is my current favorite. All the members have B in their name. Yes, isn't it cute? I haven't gotten to any of their shows yet to see them though. Their tickets are really hard to get. You have to be ready online at a specific time, and they sell out in minutes. So the question becomes, why was this paper found in the train car Shadow was stationed in? Watch yourself, Fox. The situation is becoming much clearer. I don't know how Tails figure things out so soon, but I see where he's heading. The printout of the Hot Honey Band's ticket website exists because Shadow's a big Hot Honey fan. Leave now. I don't know what music Shadow listens to, but it's definitely not this. So Shadow must be buying concert tickets as a birthday gift for Amy. What? Shadow, is this true? Are you trying to get me concert tickets for my birthday? I've done a poor job of hiding the surprise, it seems. Yes, I'm trying to get you concert tickets for your birthday. Shadow! I used that printer earlier and I found it difficult to manage. When logging on to the website, did you print the home page by accident? How's it? Yes, that's exactly what happened. I'm not fantastic with computers, admittedly. I can't believe this after I accused you of murder. Spill everything, Shadow. The cat's out of the bag. I want to know everything. Fine, the surprise is ruined anyway. Oof, probably our fault here. Sorry, that's all the detective's job is, I suppose. When I arrived on the train, I realized everyone else had a gift, except for me. Reading for my social status, I immediately began brainstorming ideas and saw the computer. I remembered Amy had never seen a hot honey live and looked it up. That's when I accidentally printed the home page. The concert tickets weren't actually on sale, I realized, but would be available soon. Is that the appointment you keep speaking of? The time you're able to actually buy the concert tickets? Precisely. I haven't purchased the tickets yet. I knew I had to keep Amy away while I waited to buy the tickets, so I began locking all the doors. But for the safety of everyone, I handed out keys so they could get in and out, telling them not to let anyone through. It didn't work. Amy still had managed to get here somehow. It's because the conductor gave me this. This key opens up any door on the train. I've gone through every locked door with ease. The plant's fatal flaw, the birthday key. I should have guessed. It's a well-known privilege. Shadow, your gesture is so sweet, and after I accused you too. How about this? Let's buy the tickets later, and to make it up to you, you can come with me. I don't know. With too late. It's happening. I can't wait. It's the show of the lifetime. Fine. Happy birthday, Amy. I expect lots of pictures from the concert, you two. It seems the mystery of Shadow's locked doors has finally reached the end. I blame my source for all of this. It wasn't a hot tip at all, leading me to believe Shadow was behind everything. My credibility as a journalist reporter down the drain. Amy, I am curious. Who is the source your big scoop? I would like to know as well. Sorry, strictly confidential. My credibility may be shot, but my principles must stay intact. I have a strong feeling I know who your source is. We need to investigate one last area, the conductor's car. I'll come with you. I'd love to know who's been dragging my name through the mud. And I'll join as well. Time to see this through to the end. We're more than happy to have you both. Red, I hate to say it, but our investigation is finally coming to a close. The pieces are coming together. The full picture is becoming clearer and clearer. Let's end this, Tails. We'll pin down Sonic's murderer for good. Right on then, let's do it. Alright, but that's gonna have to be the end of this for me, sadly. You'll have to show up whenever I record the next one. And I'm not even gonna post this the same time I record. It's probably gonna be way more days away. Yeah. Bye bye.